Okay, hello, welcome back. So today we're gonna show you how to set up a new iBiblia project. I'm gonna walk you through the different steps and the required modules that we need to use along the process. So let's start. Okay, so just a note before we proceed, iBiblia only uses unlock the Word Bible modules. Those modules end with the extensions .nt for the New Testament, .ont for New and Old Testament Bibles, and .ot for the Old Testament Bible module. So here's the website. We're gonna download iBiblia. It's at github.com/rubio/iBiblia. Okay, we're gonna go there right now. By the way, iBiblia was created by a very fine gentleman named Rubio. That's our developer, the developer of iBiblia. And to download the program, you just need to click iBiblia link right here, and as you can see, here is the latest version 1.0.0.64. so we're going to click this link and it's going to let us download the program. Okay, so I have the program downloaded already. So what we're going to do is to unzip it, track all. There you go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and click the application file on Biblia. It's gonna give me the program right here. Okay, so as you can see, it's plain blank. Okay, so we don't have any project that is open right now. So if you're not speaking Portuguese, you need to go and click this option here on the menu and change the language to English. Alright, so first thing we need to do after that is to click project menu and then click new. Then we're gonna need to name this first project. Let's say I'm gonna do a Bible translation. By the way, in order to get the best result, you need to have a goal in mind. Okay, the first goal that I have here is a Bible translation from scratch. So it gives us a couple of suggestions or required modules that we need to use for us to be able to create that type of Bible project. Secondly, we can do just copy the Strong's codes or the Greek parsings from one module to another. Okay, in this video we're just gonna focus on the first one, which is the Bible translation from scratch. Let's start. Okay, so we're gonna name this project as a Bible, or let's say translation in, let's say, Filipino. So I'm gonna choose which part or scope we have. So we have Old, New Testament, or the whole Bible itself. So I'm gonna choose the Old Testament, and I'm gonna do first one, which is the source. So it's recommended that for a Bible translation we're gonna use a Greek or a Hebrew source as our source text. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna use a Greek translation of the Old Testament. By the way, we're only allowed to use these three types of file formats or module formats. Okay. Other than that, iBiblia will not let us create a project. Okay, so we're gonna go through my file. So it's asking me where I should get that Bible module. Let's say right here. So I recommend you to use an interlinear Greek English that's tagged with Strongs and morphology codes. Okay, I'll explain that in a bit. So I think this is it. Alright, and the destination, this is the new translation that I'll be working on. I can choose an existing module for this, or I can just leave it as blank, okay, if I want to start from scratch. Okay, next thing we need to do is to select our first reference Bible. In this case, it's going to be an Old English Bible module. Okay. We're going to select Bible Dictionary for the word. So before we select our Bibles, just make sure you already set up the Word Bible program as I did right here. Okay, and while selecting, make sure that the Word Bible software is closed. Okay, otherwise we may get some errors during this process. Okay, so I'm going to select King James Version as our first reference, and second reference would be another Bible module. It says here we're going to select a Modern English Bible, the Literal Standard Version, or the Updated King James Version. Okay, let's see. Then select this and hit OK. Alright, and it's going to ask us to save our project. Let's say it's Filipino translation, and it's with .bib. Click save. And it's gonna go through some process here. Just wait. It seems that it's not doing anything. It's actually trying to compile everything right now. Okay, so it's asking me if I need to apply these rules on the project. I'm just going to click cancel, and another one. There we go. So we now have an active iBiblia project that is geared towards translating the Bible in Filipino. Alright, so you can see the first section here is our source text. Okay, so for some reason the interlinear or the English words are not showing up yet, but we'll see. Okay, so it's asking me if I need to apply these rules on the project. I'm just going to click cancel, and another one. Okay, so we now have an active iBiblia project that is geared towards translating the Bible in Filipino. Alright, so you can see the first section here is our source text. Okay, so some reason the interlinear or the English words are not showing up yet, but I'm gonna do is to click something or go through different verses, so it will show up right there. Okay, so it's a minor thing, but at least we know how to fix that. Alright, so it's showing up already. So that is our source text, this interlinear thing. So, and our first reference, King James, and the second one is the modern translation, the LSV. Okay, so right here is our context menu. So I'm gonna hit source, or this reference one is going to show me the whole chapter of Genesis chapter 1. Okay, here is my interlinear Genesis 1, my reference 1, and my reference 2. Alright, this is another section, okay, geared towards making an interlinear. Alright, so next thing we need to do is to go to settings again, or I think it's the first time we're going to go through that. So right here as our source we have the Brenda's English of the Old Testament. Okay, so what you need to do is to select our Strong's Dictionary and click choose. Go to the Word folder and go to books. Okay, so I'm gonna select the dictionary for my source text. Since it's Greek, so it needs to have a Greek dictionary. I'm going to select this one right here. Cyrus module and my morphology. I'm going to go through the same folder. I apologize for the background noise. I'm actually in the middle of a jungle in the Philippines. Just kidding. Alright, I'm gonna go and select RMA codes dictionary. Okay, already selected. So what I'm gonna do here is copy that information right here. Click set, go back. For the morphology, I'm going to copy that as well and paste it here. Click select or set. Then it's going to be my Filipino translation. Alright, hit apply, and I'm going to go ahead and click my reference. Reference number 1 is the author's English version. This module uses both Hebrew and Greek. Hebrew for the Old Testament and Greek in the New Testament. So what I'm gonna do with my first, or my Strong's Dictionary, is that I'm gonna use a dictionary that has Hebrew and Greek lexicons. Okay, so I think this is it. And my morphology, I can just make use of the other one and hit set. Okay, for my reference number 2, since this is not a tag module, I don't need to select any Strong's dictionary or morphology dictionary, okay, because it's not gonna show anyway, even though I select one for them. It's not programmed, the text is not programmed to show the English and Greek lexicons for those dictionaries. So I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. Now let's see what happens. So for my source text, if I go over here, select that word, first word, and it's gonna show me the dictionary or the lexical information in English. Okay, you can zoom this one here, and so on, so forth. Okay, so these are all tagged, and as a practice, what I do is to hit Option and I select Strong's count the number of Strongs in a particular verse. Okay, so in this case, verse 1 of Genesis chapter 1, there are 10 Strong's codes that are embedded throughout the whole verse. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is to highlight those words. It's gonna be bold. I select that option, and I want to save my changes every time I change to a different verse. So I'm going to click this, auto save on verse change. Okay, alright, so I think that's it. So that's how we set up a translation project with iBiblia. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is start translating. Okay, so I need to double click this destination text or section here, and it's gonna provide me a blank page where I can type in my translation. So in the beginning, in Filipino, means sa umpisa. Okay, made. Okay, there you go. And when I'm done with this verse right here, what I'm gonna do is to click escape, and it's gonna save my translation. So you can see right here on the context window or section, it also shows what I put in the destination section. Hope you learned something. Until our next vlog, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that you are blessed, and have a great day. Bye bye.